on this. I'm gonna start this back up.
He's got so many nominations.
With the Brutalist,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. I don't love that, but I'm not surprised.
It makes sense.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and for this episode, we're going to round out the Marcus Best Picture marathon with our review of The Brutalist. I think we should start this review with a very strong trigger warning. This movie's fucked.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad things that happen to
Yeah.
people, both self-induced and not self-induced.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not mentally ready to view that, it's going to be a hard
lot of
watch
drug
for you.
use.
Yeah.
Hard drug use.
A lot of
Uh,
H.
a lot of sexual assault happening
Yep.
at least once, and it's brutal to watch. It ruined my mood.
He puts the brutal in list.
I mean, brother, that scene happened, and I had a bad time for
I
the
did
rest
not
of the
know
day.
what to think when that scene happened.
I mean, I know what to think. I was like, "Fuck, Guy Pearce."
But
No, I get it.
Yeah,
But I got weird vibes. As soon as you said that line,
Mm-hmm.
I found our conversation intellectually stimulating.
that weirded you out.
That gave me weird vibes off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I can tell that he was jealous of his
Jealous, big time. Yeah.
And every moment he got to actually show his power dynamic, he did it. Because there's even
Yeah.
a simple scene where he throws the coin at him, like the way he like talks down to him certain situations.
Being very anti-Semitic,
Mm-hmm.
throwing the
Very.
penny at him, super
And then he's like,
anti-Semitic.
I need that back.
Yeah. Did we like this movie?
I think this movie is good, and I understand why this movie got
Nominated?
I was enjoying it, but then it gets too long.
It's way too
I didn't get into the movie until the first hour and a half was over. After the first hour and a half, I was like, okay, it's kind of
It
got
picks
me.
up. It picks
And
up.
then they flew to Italy, and then things happened, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I am so fucking out on this movie. I do not want to be here anymore.
The thing is, I gave this movie everything. I raw dogged it. I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
my phone off.
No book, no phone, no
Locked
Wi-Fi.
in, dude. I was locked.
But
into
I
this movie.
think I thoroughly enjoyed 70% of this movie.
70%?
Yeah, like I was really liking this movie, and then there's just certain points where it's just so long,
I
it's
just
so
think-
repetitive.
Yeah, so repetitive.
I was looking so forward to the architecture part of this because
Mhm.
of Leslie. I was like, oh, this can be just about his life.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get tarred again.
And,
Nope.
I was not tarred.
No.
I mean, I think Adrian Brody's great though. Like I love his
Sure,
performance.
yeah, he's great. But he's not enough to save this film.
No.
If this movie was 2 hours and 45 minutes, I'm like,
Sure.
could be the best movie of the year.
Clip out all the
But it's not.
clip
But we're
out
getting
all
extra
the, all
45
the
minutes.
clip out all the transportation, like the camera on the road.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Clip out him doing heroin so much. I get it. He's addicted to heroin, man.
Yeah,
I get it.
because nothing
Clip-
comes of it.
Clip out the scene where he's getting yanked off by some hooker fresh off the boat.
They start
I didn't
like
like that.
that.
Yeah, the
yeah,
fact
yeah.
that he's moving with that.
I can see Adrian Brody's.
I saw the whole mushroom.
I wonder, was it really him?
Necessary. Yeah, it had to be.
Dude, we don't see a face shot. It's
Yes, you
chest
do.
down.
No, you see all of it.
No.
How much you want to bet?
Bro, it's because you've watched it on the seas, man.
Yeah,
He
that
doesn't
is why
have
it got
definition.
cropped. No, you see his face because
Ah, it's
she's
not
talking
him.
to him
Yeah.
and he's answering and she's going,
Yeah.
hey.
Nah, there's no way he actually.
Look it up. Go to YouTube right now, bro. But it's just, I mean, we have it on YouTube. We bought it
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh no, I got what you're saying.
But it's just too long for its own good.
For sure.
And even taking out the parts that are hard to watch and that are super difficult to like sit through and like sit with your feelings on, the movie's just overly long.
Yeah.
It's just way, way too long. And I get why like old people love this movie
Mhm.
probably, but like it ain't for me. I'm not here for it, you know?
Yeah, and then I did some research afterwards because I was like, is this dude a real guy?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is it
not.
not a real guy?
No, yeah. It's
All
all
fictitious.
fake. Yeah.
I was like, that kind of ruined the movie for me as about
Did it?
more. It like ruined it more for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I was almost happy that this wasn't like actually this something happened to somebody.
I've heard of this building.
Yeah.
Like,
Why haven't I heard of this fantastic man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I
and then the thing that irked me was because AI was a problem with this film leading up to this.
but it's only at
before we
the
watched
tail
it.
end of it. Yeah, go ahead.
And the thing is, he didn't even speak Hungarian that much. Like, why would you AI his accent?
Wait, is that what got AI'd?
Yeah.
When I looked it up, it was just the architectural drawings at the
Yeah.
end of the movie.
As well as like the director was like, I wanted his accent to be truly like local, even like discern if he was like talking.
Yeah.
So he fed
Really?
his own voice into Adrian Brody's performance, altered like his.
No. He fed Adrian Brody's voice into.
Well, the director spoke Hungarian, so like
Oh, I get what you're saying.
just so that like the ending of words sounded like
Yeah,
maybe a
I can't
mistake.
find a definitive thing.
I'll show you right now. I'm looking it up.
But I
But
was
keep
like,
talking.
But it also still doesn't mean it's not.
A body double?
Yeah.
Come on. It's they used AI. You're right. Maybe they add a mushroom tip. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll like see her fingers go through it or
Yeah.
something. I doubt it, but
But no, I think his performance is great. I just think it's one of those movies where it's just like it was trying to be too artistic and it was like doubling down on like stuff and it's just like we get it though. Like
we
that
get
dude
it.
was a dick. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Laszlo, dude.
Laszlo, but like he also suffered.
I mean him and his wife were in concentration camps, so like
Yeah. They were like hard in concentration camp.
yeah. But then they even do some scenes like anything with the niece doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought it was a little weird, yeah.
But like
And then she
it
started talking out of nowhere.
no, it was years.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
She was
guess
mute because
yeah.
the once again concentration camps.
Yeah, she got abused.
Yeah. And that guy the son might even abuse her in the movie.
Oh, 100%.
But it's just like, but it goes nowhere because nothing happens with her, and then she just like it jumps. Oh, hey, I'm moving to the motherland.
Right. The motherland that we stole from the
Yeah,
Palestinians, yeah. But yeah, that's weird. And then it's also weird that they bring the same actress back to play that woman's daughter.
yeah.
Unless she played her. It
Yeah.
threw me off crazy style. I was
Yeah.
not ready
And
for
then
it.
and they were trying to do a tar situation because even then they called it epilogue, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then they like inserted clips of like the real festival.
The last 15 minutes that was the epilogue should have just been.
A behind the scenes,
Yeah,
straight
Behind
extras.
we should have seen typing like and just like it should have been the credit over the credits. It should have been like what they're trying to do. Like there was no need for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Because it did that also didn't add anything.
no.
His
the-
niece talking didn't add anything.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck are we even doing here?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like-
they made Adrian Brody get into makeup for no reason.
For no reason.
And
Yeah.
he's just like dying in that
He's
wheelchair.
just a vegetable in the wheelchair. It's just
They were like, "Oh, I'm still here." Did it with the old lady at the very end.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Adrian
Yeah.
Brody.
I imagined his
man.
face.
Mhm.
But
you
you're
didn't
right.
show his face, but
No, it's right
oh,
there. That's when you see it. I feel so fucking vindicated, bro. You're right. It could have been a body double and they
Yeah.
stitched his face under it. I don't think they're doing all
I
that.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
But like,
But there you like
no, you see it right there.
yeah.
But he wouldn't care, dude. He's the type
No,
of guy-
he's an hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'll hang down for
He broke
anything.
his nose for this film, dude.
Broke his nose
He hit by
Yeah.
a tree or some shit.
or whatever. And then he got addicted to heroin because of it. This is another
He
movie.
almost ODs his well, he does OD his wife.
No, he overdoses his wife
Yeah.
crazy style. But you know what? She was out there being like, I need more. I
Dude.
want more.
I
He
mean,
was
he had like a
great.
spinal injury though.
Yeah.
They cured her.
Yeah.
And she was
The-
suffering.
It
I
didn't
mean, it
She
cured
could
her for a
walk. She
second.
could walk afterwards.
Oh, you think that's what cured her?
Yeah.
I think it was time that cured her, Eric.
I think it was the pain and she could now manage the pain better.
I don't think she was still addicted to
I think
heroin.
she's
I don't think so.
I mean, not that much time had passed.
I don't. No, I
I
think
think
the
she's
near,
she's a working H addict.
Yeah. Yeah.
just like him. You mean?
He was working pretty well.
I mean, yeah, he was out there doing it.
I mean, the other guy got off of it. He was good,
He didn't
dude.
need to yell at his boy like that, though.
No, look, the other guy, better man than he is.
He is.
He is way better man.
And then like the table scene they have where they're all like at dinner, and then the point being like, oh, and the kid's just like, I remember dad. Like
Oh yeah, I remember mom. Yeah.
yeah. But he's telling, oh, dad, I did that for you or whatever. It's just like,
Why?
stall.
Yeah. What does
Yeah,
that matter?
yeah.
What
The
does
next
this
character
do
gets
for
tossed aside the next scene.
You don't
Yeah.
see that boy ever again. He just doesn't
How
exist
does it feel
anymore.
about his American cousin Miller?
I think he's a part of his Prano crime family.
And you
I-
think he made advances on his wife?
No,
No, he's
that
a
was
liar.
that was
Racist.
truly that. Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah,
It was a fake. She falsified those claims
yeah.
to like move it forward or
Dude,
whatever.
He went to get that slab of marble, and all of a sudden, like he's feeling up on this chick, Laszlo.
No.
That's the same chick at the beginning. I'm pretty sure.
No, a blonde-haired lady in America
Yeah, I'm talking about the
that
Miller.
was yanking his chain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, different lady than the one that he met in Italy.
Oh, I thought it was the same lady. They're
No.
blonde hair ladies.
The lady that he hooked up or that he was dancing with had brunette hair in Italy.
I mean, those
Yeah.
that scene that starts the movie is pretty dark.
No, yeah, that's true. But no, different ladies.
Yeah.
She's a woman. She's a night butterfly.
Yeah.
I don't think she has money to
I think they're
travel to
both
Italy.
night butterflies.
No, I think the Italian woman was just
We're just
like
having a
trying to
good
have
time,
fun.
man.
Yeah, not a night
She showed
butterfly.
up to a party at the granite factor,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
granite
granite
quarry.
quarry.
Yeah, that was random.
That really was random. But like we, he was a whore from the beginning.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
doubted it, but I didn't think that he had fun. Like,
made moves on his wife.
yeah, I never thought for a minute that he did.
But I know he like my thing is I never thought he did is because it was a cousin that kept like even pushing them together. He was trying to
Right.
stay away from her the
He
whole
was
time.
feeling a little
Yeah.
weird.
A
And
little cucky.
the thing is, he was for sure. It was only because the deal fell through, and then she saw her moment to be like, "Oh, hey,
He's the reason.
yeah,"
Kick him out.
because he was gonna kick him out. He's like, "Oh, you know," because he's like, "Oh, you let all this business go, you ruined this or whatever, and you made a pass at my wife." So it was all that, and then he was still like, "Hey, I'm helping him. He's my cousin," and she was like, "Well, actually, he made a pass at me," and then he was like, "Okay, that's
But
it."
even then, he threw him a bone. He still gave him the name. So like, Laszlo's the architect. I didn't do nothing.
Well, but that's because he knew his wife was a dumb bitch who lied.
Mhm.
And I'll say that. I'll say that with my entire fucking chest. I don't care.
Well, I think she's just racist. I think it's just
Right.
That too.
racist.
She's
She's
anti-Semitic
Christian.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, anti-Semitic. Um, but yeah, I think there's just so much bad that happens to this man that at no point did I have a good time watching this movie.
It was
I
rough.
never
It was a
enjoyed this
rough
movie.
watch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
But
was
you're not supposed to.
sure,
Yeah.
but like,
You're supposed to have a bad time. You're supposed to feel terrible watching this movie.
and I did.
Yeah, you do.
But that's exactly why I don't think this movie deserves to be a Best Picture nominee.
Yeah.
I just don't think so. It just, I think Best Picture is supposed to be something more than just something that elicits feelings.
But
It has to like, this movie just felt so meandering.
It has to give you hope. You think?
Not even that. It just has to tell a story that's
Mhm.
better than this.
well, like this being about like it gave me more feeling for like they were like the concentration camps like more
But
most from
we
that
didn't see
and
any of that.
No.
exactly. But we also watched the movie last year. We didn't see any of it really either. And like and it's all sound or whatever. I think this did a better job of like like talking and making a movie
No.
about something than not showing it.
I don't think so.
I think at the end of the day, this movie's about the story of an immigrant in America.
Right. I think yeah, the themes of this movie
Mhm.
have so much more to do with what happens
What is
after
that? What is
that.
that movie that was?
The Sound of Silence.
Is that what it's called?
Because The Sound of Silence is more about what was happening in the moment, and this movie is about what happened to the people after that moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like it's literally how Americans were raping and stealing from
Yeah.
these immigrants. It's really what it was, which is I
And it's a
think
little too real because
The Sound of Silence is a movie, but it's not that movie.
oh right, The Sound of Silence is a drumming movie.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the other movie
it's something along those lines.
Yeah. But like they felt the need to go very literal with the sexual assault thing.
Mhm.
Because you were kind of getting those vibes, and then
Yeah,
when he
it's a little
actually
weird.
sexually assaults him, I was like, "What the fuck
I
is
did not
happening?"
expect that at all.
Me
It came out
either.
of nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't know. He was giving those vibes.
I knew it was
I
creepy, but
guess
like not that
I didn't think
much.
he was that creepy either.
No, I thought he was that creepy the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah, and the fact that like his wife died, he didn't have a significant other this whole time.
So I'm glad you brought that up. Did he sexually assault his son?
I wouldn't be like
I think he did.
there's a chance with both his children. They had
To
a
have
weird
that power
relationship.
dynamic over
I
there.
don't think he did it with his daughter. I think he sexually assaulted his son, but not his daughter.
Mhm.
Because the way that the daughter reacts to when
Yeah,
what's his name's wife says it,
Mhm.
that's how I was like, oh, she had no idea that her
Yeah.
dad
She
was
really
even
didn't.
capable of something like this, right? But the son was like, oh fuck.
I gotta hide this now.
Yeah. Oh no, it came out, you know?
Yeah.
Which is not what I was expecting to have
And
happen
then and he
either.
was like, "Folks, sorry for the interruption. Let's have our dinner still."
And they went, we're getting the fuck out of here,
One
dude.
definitely did
Yeah, you're
this.
crazy, dude.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
threw her to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
Yeah.
throw someone that's crippled on the ground,
Yeah.
especially a woman.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like twice her size.
Yeah. It was bad vibes all
Bad,
around.
bad luck.
Um, but like I'm glad those white men were the only good white men in the whole movie, you know? Because other white men would not have reacted that way.
Yeah.
And he was being mean to fucking the contractor, man. Laszlo was
Yeah.
to Leslie. What did Leslie ever do, man?
Everyone was also trying to do their job. Laszlo was just a dick. He wanted his art.
But he wanted his art to shine.
Yeah.
And I mean, the whole time it was just a white man, a white American man telling him that his thing, that he couldn't do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure that he was like, this is racist, the whole time. Even if it was just him being a selfish prick,
Yeah.
he was still like, no, I want to do it my way.
I mean, they were like, added higher ceilings just for the hell of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and spent all his money.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, dude, architects they dream it up and everything, but they're not in charge of the structural
Right.
properties of the
No, this
fucking
man
thing.
I mean, he
this man-
wireframed it and everything,
Yeah.
bro. He was in charge.
Yeah, he's not just an architect. Like he is a
I mean, yeah, he has some ideas. Of it.
Yeah.
ideas. We
The
saw
actual
him
engineering of it.
putting shit together, like, and they were pulling shit and stuff like that. I legitimately think
Architects can do that.
But as I'm saying though, I think he's doing construction. Like I
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
he's
That's Leslie's job.
He's not doing it after he gets saved from the construction job, though. Like on the site of the actual build, he's not touching any of the materials.
no, dude,
No
like
way.
he was laying concrete.
No, he was not.
He was
Nope.
he was shoveling shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, no, he was not.
He said what his duty was. He was like, I'm in charge of the view or like the
Right,
aesthetic.
the look and
He
feel.
was so
Yeah.
mad that guy was on that pole because he put that pole together.
No, he didn't.
He said, "Hey,
He,
I'm not that good at this. It's not that sturdy." And you were doing pull ups on it.
I know engineers.
Yeah.
They're not in the shits like that
Yeah.
because it's beneath them.
Yeah, but how many engineers do you know are addicted to heroin?
One.
I'm gonna let you know.
I do that on pizza. No one knows that.
Between the toes.
He's a different breed.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know very many heroin addicts,
Yeah.
but none of them are willing to go out there and lay wire, lay pipe,
Yeah. No, dude. No, they
unless they're
fight.
gonna get some heroin out of it. His wife, certified hood classic though.
He's a trooper.
The fact that he ever wronged that woman, he should be put down like a sick dog, because she deserved better than him.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
100%. Like she deserves so much better than him.
Yeah.
He was such a piece of shit to her.
I think once you go through this stuff, they had like they have some trauma bond as well, and there was no breaking that.
Through the H. Through the
Well,
H.
no, through the concentration camp.
He was never gonna get rid of him. I
Yeah.
think when he saw that she didn't have legs no more, he was ready to drop bitch.
Yeah,
He was like, I don't want no piece of this no more.
I mean, that's jarring though. To like, no one told me my
I'm
wife
gonna
can't
tell you
walk.
right now, even if Alex came up no legs, not
yeah.
even just can't use a leg.
Yeah,
She got no arms, no legs.
yeah.
If she was still ride or die for
Yeah.
me like that, I'm in 100%. You know what I mean? He was too ready to give up on his wife just because she couldn't feel her legs a little
But
bit.
no, he was cheating on her when she could feel her legs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
That's a piece of shit.
sure.
Yeah.
So like, it didn't make a difference if she had legs or
Yeah.
didn't have legs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he was trying to. I think he genuinely was shocked that she couldn't use her legs.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like, oh, I'm dissing her, because it's like he knows she ain't going nowhere.
She can't stand
That's
up for
not true. She was ready to roll. She was
Yeah.
ready to roll out on a moment's notice.
Oh, that's about it.
He just sucked.
He did.
Yeah.
suck.
And I feel like we've had more characters this year that were just awful pieces of shit that I hated every
Yeah.
moment of.
Like,
and
he
he-
sucked as well, but like,
She was just as bad as him.
Yeah,
I'd
he
argue.
was also a whore.
I like this more than Tar.
You're
No.
crazy. You're stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and insult your intelligence.
H.
Yeah,
find
you're on heroin for
No, I
sure.
like this movie. I just think it's too long.
Not better than Tar though.
It is-
dude.
I would rather watch Tar
A
100%
million
than that.
times.
Dude, he's about to win Best Actor.
If he wins Best Actor, I'll be a little mad.
Yeah.
I think he deserves to be nominated. I don't think he deserves to
He
win.
doesn't deserve it over.
Who's nominated?
I had it.
You have
I'm
the
looking
list
up.
up, bro.
I did have it, but then I had to check other stuff, dude. You know, you can only have so many lists at a time.
Is this A24's
Worst film? No. I don't like it.
They make a they I mean they just make so many films.
No, they buy so many films.
Yeah.
They
That's
opt
true.
in so many films.
Shit.
So Sebastian Stan, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Adrian Brody, Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
Ralph's gonna win.
I
I
haven't
think so.
seen Sing Sing, but I hope Ralph or Timothy wins.
No, like Coleman Domingo, I want to win. He's not winning.
Yeah.
But
really? Have you
yeah,
seen Sing Sing?
I have seen it.
Yeah, and you still don't think he's gonna win?
No.
Wow, really?
I've seen every film that has one of the major categories
Yeah.
nominated.
So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think. I think maybe it's the movie that poisoned my thought of his performance, but it was just so boring so much.
Yeah.
And he was just so
I'd rather
unlikable
just watch The Pianist.
over and over again
Yeah.
instead of this.
Sure. Like I'm not saying this is his best performance ever. I'm
No,
saying
yeah.
that he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just the way it is because it's not always about what's best or
Right.
what I think should win.
Yeah.
It's about it's political. It's he has been constantly
He
been,
already
like
won Best Actor for The Pianist, man. Come on, he doesn't need another Best Actor.
You don't think they give it to Coleman just because they were like, we don't want to seem racist?
no.
Wow, really? That's crazy. I mean, I haven't seen it to know if it's good enough or not, but
His performance is, but like the movie's just not good enough. Like
And the Oscars are probably gonna support Israel, so
that's I think the other thing they
Yeah,
do.
that's
Though.
interesting. Yeah.
I think they talk of like this movie is so much about the plight of a Jewish man that they're like, yeah, we should just give it to him to not look
should give it to him,
anti-Semitic.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, so he's never won Fines because Fines that has never won one.
I don't know if he has.
That's a different situation.
Has he never won?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but they didn't give it to Angela Bassett. Why the fuck would they give it to him?
Well,
The
he had never
comedian.
won though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they still never gave it to her. She still hasn't won.
No. I'm
deserved
saying
it.
though, Jamie Lee Curtis had never won though.
Really?
Yeah, that was her first one.
Shit, they
Robert
might,
Downey Jr. I don't think he deserved to win, but he also had never won.
yeah. I mean, they might give it to Ray Fiennes then.
I think so. If he hasn't won, I just don't.
You know what? I prefer his performance anyways.
I did prefer performance.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough redeeming factors to the character for me to like to like his performance. I just
Like his buildings were cool, but they weren't even that cool.
they were not that cool. I don't care how brutalist you want to be. Don't do as much
Yeah.
concrete.
Yeah.
You know, give me
Yeah,
some
well,
of the
the
marble,
concrete
bro.
does, dude. Come on.
Eh,
The tallest building in the world is made out of concrete
hey, I don't give a rat's ass. It doesn't look cool.
because it's cheap.
Yeah.
No, dude, they had that one marble though.
See, that marble was hot though.
It was, I don't know.
His boy should have been having his back a little bit more because his back got
This is
taken.
his third nomination. The other two being Schindler's List
He didn't win
and
for that. Is kind of crazy.
and The English Patient. I think
He might win.
He's gonna win.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna spoil it for y'all. I'm voting for him.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
think
You
the
vote-
votes
you
are
vote
already.
for Coleman.
Well, he's not winning.
I'll vote for
I'm voting
Coleman.
either Adrian Brody or
Timothy.
No.
Timothy's not winning either.
I don't think he's winning either. I think the votes are already in, but if they're
They
still
are.
accepting votes,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. They could not be in.
No, I mean,
They
sure,
could be last
if
minute vote.
someone
Yeah.
is cheating, sure, but they were supposed to be submitted.
They're still
Were
Yeah,
how early are they supposed to be submitted?
I think the 15th of January.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, so his little stint where he was like, I want to be the fucking best of all time didn't
Yeah.
even like influence anybody. Because I was gonna say that would be the thing that like would have lost him votes is him
Yeah.
being like, I want to be the GOAT.
where he didn't even like hide it.
Yeah. Um but yeah, I think when did the conclave come out? I'm gonna look it
I
up.
think November.
Of 2024?
Yeah,
I would like this film more.
I
And
mean, I didn't. I was
You
just like,
didn't want to like this movie more?
no, I was just like,
Wow.
I was like, this movie's gonna be long for no reason, so I knew going into
yeah, I knew
it.
that too. But like I said, because it was like it's in my area of expertise, kind of.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh, let me see what it's about.
October.
And then it was just H the whole time. Nothing but H.
Heroin and being a man
Do I
whore.
have to do that to get to the level he was?
yeah, because submissions are November 15th.
That's the
But-
latest that it could
Mhm.
come out.
Final nominations will be revealed January 23rd. Oh no,
Shit.
February 12th.
February 12th.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it still was outside of him being like, I'm the GOAT and I want to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming up on 25 minutes. Eric, what do you give the Brutalist?
5.
James?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I was gonna give it a 7, and then the more that I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days, the more that I really don't like this
Yeah, I
movie.
just didn't like it.
It's just not for me.
I'd rather watch Drive My Car.
No.
You're fucking
No,
crazy.
not mine, I'm bad.
I mean, I don't. They're on the same level of I really don't ever want
Yeah.
to even think about this movie
Yeah,
ever
I
again.
mean, I've never watched
Ever.
the movie again.
How could you? Anybody who's like, throw that shit on.
Nice.
It's crazy.
There's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's no, it doesn't have like a scene where I'm like, oh, I'll even come back to that scene.
Never.
I think it's good
The Corey
for
scene.
what it for. Yeah,
No, no way.
it's good for the movie it wanted to be. Sure.
Sure, yeah. And even then,
But like,
Yeah, but it's not great for the movie it wanted to be.
I think Honora's a better Best Picture movie than this one.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I think it's more deserving than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the movie from the first week that we all didn't love? The second movie that we saw? It was I'm Still Here and then another random movie.
Oh no, it's the biopic.
Oh yeah, A Complete Unknown?
Yeah.
That shit.
That doesn't win.
No, no, no. I'm not saying it wins,
Yeah.
but I think both of them equally don't deserve Best Picture nominations.
No.
In my eyes,
No,
in my
no.
heart of hearts. I
Because
think both of them could have
yeah.
been left off the list.
I see why they're nominated. I don't like my thing is with all these films, I don't any of these films I don't see like when I look at them like, oh, I'm surprised I got nominated. Like I see aspects of these
Sure,
movies on
but I just care about your heart.
but would I put this on my list? Probably not because I've seen other movies that I think are better than
When you say this, you're talking about
I'm
Brutalist
talking about Brutalist and
and A Complete Unknown? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those two movies for sure
Mhm.
could have been switched out with something else, and I would have been totally okay
Tons
with
of
it.
good, cool movies last year.
So much better
Well,
movies.
the issues there's just certain genres that like have better
Instantly get the
film.
nom. Yeah. Which is ass.
Yeah.
I hate it.
The thing is, you like period piece, biopic, musical are always gonna have a like slots.
Yeah.
So there's been horror movies this year that have been better, but they're not gonna get
Yep.
nominated.
Ever.
Like Bad Boys Run or Die should have been nice.
Crazy.
I think the one prior to was better, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it
that was
was.
still pretty fun.
All right, everybody.
Civil War should have been nominated.
I think so. I think Civil War is a better movie than
Better
both of these
24
films.
movie.
Yeah, I
like
think
the
so.
horror. Yeah.
All right, everybody. So this is gonna come out after the Oscars. So if we completely fuck it up with all of our opinions here, then make sure to leave an angry comment down below. Until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
By everything's from France.